Hi, I wanted to develop the clapping project, the Arduino light control with clapping. What I found on YouTube, usually on other educational websites, is you clap once and you change the light. Of course, this is not practical because the light might change without you really wanting that. The better idea was two claps. So you clap twice and then the light change its state. And this is a better solution, but in fact, it's not solving the problem because the two peaks can happen with somebody just speaking. Let's say somebody's knocking the door or whatever. So any two peaks can happen. And I can show you a short video about what I mean. One of the developers did the idea that he was changing the sensor itself. He was removing a capacitor, so the sensor will respond to the claps, not to the talking. But I believe this is not a really good idea. Now, I've worked to develop a code I'm going to include in the comments, which I think, a better idea. So when you clap once and twice, the light won't change its status. It's going to wait for about 5 seconds. If there is only two claps in these 5 seconds, and then it's going to change the situation, the status. So I've spent some time on the Tinkercad, if you know Tinkercad, but the problem, it didn't work because in Tinkercad the time is not exactly as you want. You cannot choose the type of the variables, and I needed long variables and other stuff, and also comparing stuff. So I believe it wasn't really good to do it in the simulator. In the simulator, it worked fine with the wait command or the delay command. In real life, it don't work because whenever there's a delay, then your code is a blocking code, and it's not good for things that happening so fast, like the mic sensor. So the code, I'm going to include it, as I said. Let me show it to you. This is the code. The idea is just comparing every time what is the time between the clap and 5 seconds. In this time, in this 5 seconds, how many claps happened. So a lot of if commands. And now let me just also, I've included I'm showing the number of the claps in the serial monitor. So I hope it's here. Yeah, it is here. So let's try it. Now you can see the traffic light. I hope in the other camera you can see the red light, and also you can see the numbers here. So as I speak, when I speak, sometimes the number will increase. As you see, it got to 4 because, yeah, it's in the end, it's an audio level. But the light didn't change its status. 1, you wait for 5 seconds, nothing happens, so it goes back to 0. Now let's do the two claps. So as you see, it's changed, but after 5 seconds. So let's do like 3 claps or 4 claps. As you see, it didn't change. So only 2 claps and wait for 5 seconds. So I hope this way of writing down the code is a little bit better, because you have to be sure that only 2 claps happen in the 5 seconds. Maybe somebody else can improve it somehow, but the code is not long. It's like few lines. I'm doing something strange, which is putting more than one command in the same line, but this is the way I like to look at the code. So yeah.